And what's going on, everybody? Oh, there you go. What's going on, everybody, man? It's Buddy Amigo, man. We got a very special guest here, man. Mr. Matt Stack, Coach Football, man. How you doing?
Good, good. Great to be here with you guys, especially, hey, it's football time, so no other better place to rather be than right here with you guys.
Man, it's super hot right now. A lot of times got pushed back 7:30, 8 o'clock, man. We were just discussing that before we got on, man. We actually got a little breeze. We're in Gulfport right now, so I'm going to the Gulfport Gaucher game. Matt Stats, you going to any games tonight?
No, I have been, but to answer your question, no, I'm better off at my headquarters with my computer, so I usually watch 3 or 4 or 5 games at the same time, watch and listen, and tweet out and on Facebook to give more information. So I feel I'm more uh, better at giving information at home instead of going to one game and then to tweet it like that. But I've been to games and I
Yeah.
plan on going. But tonight, yes, I know you're going to Gulfport. Assuming uh, Bingo's going to be going over there. I don't know if he is or not. What you going, Bingo?
Unfortunately, duty calls, and being hired as the athletic coordinator at the media coordinator for George County School District. Be there tonight, protecting the brand.
Absolutely. Absolutely, man. So, man, we want to go do a mini interview with Matt Stacks, man. We plan on doing a weekly live show. Uh, we did a pre-recorded last night, but we're gonna do a weekly pre-game live show every Friday, man. And Matt Stacks definitely gonna be an ongoing guest for us. So we want to ask, how long have you been doing the top 24 picks, man? You get some paper clippings for a lot of kids, like why are we at number five? Why we ain't number one, man? So how long have you been doing it?
Yeah, the top 24. We always do it obviously before the season, and then once the season starts, we come out with the top 10 every Tuesday. We like to be consistent, and I say I have 7 other voters and myself that vote on these rankings, and we always come out with the top 24 to start the season. Once the season starts, those 8 voters submit their votes, and then we have a program that the guy of mine was able to come up with, the strength of schedule, SOS. So that will
Okay.
factor in the team's strength of schedule along with the rankings, and that's how we come out with the top 10. Sometimes we expand it out to the top 12 if there's a tie, or we just want to expand it out. So, it gives the fans, to talk about. We've had coaches message us, about the rank. Not necessarily this year, but yes,
Yeah,
there's fans talking. It just came out Tuesday, and that's great. That's great for the fans to come on the Facebook page, Gulf Coast High School Football, and to post, hey, where these rankings come from? I had a fan just asked before we got on, and I told him what I just told you guys about the voters and strength of schedule. Um, so it's just a matter of, uh, the where a team. Some fans ask or did ask, doesn't last year count? And to a point, no, it doesn't necessarily count. It depends what we base it on before the season starts. At least what I do is how many starters are returning. And just because you have 11 starters coming back on offense doesn't mean your team is going to be number one. It depends on the quality of the starter. So, but it's for the fans. No poll is right or wrong. I mean, they still got to play the game on the field, no matter what high number or low numbers by your team. You still got to go out there on the field and win the game. So we're glad to bring it to them each Tuesday at 7 o'clock.
absolutely,
I have
man.
a question.
Uh-oh.
So that now that we finally have attention on coach football, do you feel like the stuff that you do now? Do you feel like people are appreciating it now, and now they're like coming at you? So like more say you're like a villain now because like you're coach football, but they can't take where you basing your unbiased opinions at.
Correct. We started the page in 2010. So it's our 13th year coming on it. And we get people that say, when I saw the other day when the top 24 come out and a fan posted billboard material,
Uh-oh.
that's we don't do that. We don't rank teams just to say, oh, we're going to rank them so this fans will be upset. No, we rank them. We truly try to get it Correct. We're in
Yeah.
a position to where these teams are not going to play each other. Or most of them are not going to play each other. They're on different
Right.
Mm-hmm.
classes. Can a Resurrection 1A team beat a Picayune team? Very slim to none. But Resurrection, when they were on their great season and went to South State and lost the state championship, they were ranked in the top 10. So you try to rank teams in that they can beat the teams below them. Picayune is ranked number one. We feel they can beat the teams below them more times than they would lose to them. Will they beat them 100 out of 100? No. So we're just in a hard position. Whereas Resurrection ever going to be number one? They haven't been, but it's great to again for the fans um, to have something to talk about, and we try to get it right. We just don't
Mm-hmm.
stick fans. We're not going to have a 10th ranked team tonight win. Um, who is what Poplarville and Picayune happen to lose. I mean, they're not going to jump all the way up to first place. We're not going to do all that. So we try to
Yeah.
keep it real, keep it. We just don't go back and forth on it. So the top 24, yes, we do have fans that are not happy with it, and I'm totally fine with it. We just go with it.
That's fine,
Yeah.
man. I see you put the big grain frames out. It's a big day. But man, like Bingo, you had made a comment on social media. I'm not sure which one platform you was on, but you was like, I can't wait to talk about this top 24. So what is something you want to talk about that top 24 that Matt Stats and other voters have released since Tuesday?
I I I want to know like what, why do you feel like Stone dropped so low? Like they're returning to me considerably one of the top five quarterbacks on the coast and a strong run game. How did they fall so low to damn near off the list?
Yeah, again, they have five returners on offense, one returner on defense. They have a new head coach. So the factor in, I mean, again, I had them ranked, I believe, in that area. It's not like, I mean, they're ranked 19th. I didn't have them ranked 10th. Me personally, I believe I had them like 17th, if I remember correctly. So that's a combination. Yes, Tice, the quarterback,
Tommy
he's
Tice.
great. They but like I say, five returners on offense, one on defense. The new head coach, new system, how they're going to take to it. And again, that's because they're 19 doesn't mean obviously they're going to not go to the playoffs or they can't win a state title. They are further down than yes. Than I've heard from fans on Facebook about that. Like, hey, we beat all these teams in front of us. Well, that was okay. That was last year. What do you
Yeah, yeah.
have this year? So I understand. And then with Gaucher, losing their quarterback, and I know Bingo, you're with Gaucher. They still
Yeah,
have a
you got us. Yeah, you got us in a good spot though. I'm cool with being,
the,
you know what I'm saying, where
it's
we
eighth.
at. Cause
I
you know,
have again. I had you guys, right around there. Again, this is not my rankings
mhm.
personally. It's a
Right.
combination of rankings. So and I posted and when I posted the rankings, how I felt the difference was, in Ocean Springs, and the Iberville.
Right.
Just I post how I feel, and that's every Tuesday at 7 o'clock. So yes, Gaucher. I'm glad you say that, Ben. I was going to ask you where you think Gaucher would be. Some fans, oh, I think
Mhm.
my team should be first or second. Come on, you have to be realistic. So
Yeah. Yeah, nah, they that's really I think, you know what I'm saying, you got them ranked a little bit, too high. I think we still got a lot to prove. I think we too young. This is one of them teams, you got to season real good and let them marinate and put them in a bag and let them just sit overnight, until that flavor get to where it's at. And I know how Mark High like to cook. He cooks a lot, so I know what we got. I know we got a premature little lad that we cooking up.
yeah, you have. I was told the sophomore running back, and I don't know exactly his name, but
Solomon Solo
they
Baggett.
they say that he's up and coming there. So he's
Yeah.
you know, Gaucher will have a tough time tonight. At Boz's place in Gulfport. So we'll see how there. It wouldn't be shock the world if Gaucher wins tonight, but I don't have him winning against Gulfport at Gulfport.
Well,
Yeah.
you gonna eat that humble pie. Bob's gonna eat the humble pie because I'm telling you what's gonna happen. It's gonna be a light chance of air raid tonight over there at Milliner Stadium.
We
Yeah.
sure
Because
ready for it.
yeah, my Gators. See, we normally don't play on grass fields, and y'all one of the only country schools that got
Country
grass.
schools.
So we finna go over there. Them boy, what I'm saying? They coming off that line. That's what we do. We come off the if we. That's one thing about our receivers. They know their assignment. When they
Yeah,
blocking, they ain't blocking. They coming off that line. They hands up. They ready for the ball because they don't know if it's coming. Go
you
Gators.
right. Go Gators. All right, man. That's the since we
Uh,
let's go ahead. Let's do this great segue, man. Let's go and talk about the games that's featured on the night that Matt Stat's gonna be watching all at one time, and then we got Bingo. He gonna be in Loosedale tonight. So first game, let's go and get it out the way, man. Gulfport versus Goshen. Who you got, Bingo, and then who you got, Matt Stats.
Go. Well, we know who Bingo has. And talking about Gulfport Ghost Shaper.
Yeah, I don't even know why I asked him. I don't even know why I asked him. Who you got, Matt Stats?
And
Yeah,
yeah,
I
Matt
had.
already released the stinkers. I already see who he got. He took them Admirals.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yes,
man. I ain't
yeah.
mad at him.
I have the Admirals winning tonight, and I give a bonus. Given the score, has fans have actually come back to me and said, "Hey, you got the the game right, but you were way off on the score. What's up with that?" It's like, okay, that's a bonus to try to give a score as a bonus. I got the
Right.
pick right,
Yeah.
and I'm at 74% last year, so I mean I'll take that there. But as far as Gulfport, I have them win 37-21. So
Ooh,
Urban and
a lot of points
Gaucher,
being scored.
will get up. So I have that about that's what I have 37 to 21. Of course, this is on our Facebook page, Gulf Coast High School Football, but that is right there, Gulfport winning tonight.
Okay. All
But
right.
Blake went by himself. Bray didn't go with him now.
Uh
Like
oh. Uh
this the
oh.
first time we get to see him on the coast without Mr. Hubbard, Mr. Two Time. So Mark been here. You know what I'm saying? Mark went to South State. They both went, but like man, y'all better put some respect on our name, man. I'm sick of it, man.
Man,
I
we
know
gonna
it.
see tonight. We gonna see tonight, man. Next game we got, man. We got the Shrimp Bowl, Stone versus Biloxi. Who you got, man? Stats, and then Bingo, you follow.
Yeah, I have Biloxi winning tonight. They're. Let me see. I got my paper here, so that's why you see my eyes
Go
going
ahead.
up. Uh,
Go ahead and read it.
I'm just going to find out what score that I put down here.
You said 34-18, I believe.
Okay.
34-18. Yep. Yep. I got my notes too, man. Man, Stats, I got them notes. I got your notes over here too, man. What you got, Bingo? Who you got?
Hold on.
Man, I got Biloxi. I
Okay.
don't Harrison Central, man. Coach Myers ain't letting nobody know nothing over there, man.
They
Like,
got Ridgeland. They
I
got
guess,
Ridgeland tonight. We but
yeah,
pick the Biloxi. You got Biloxi.
we
You got Biloxi. So we're going ahead
yeah.
Ridgeland versus
Hey,
Harrison Central. You said you got who you got for Ridgeland Harrison Central?
who me?
Yeah, who you got? Because you had mentioned Harrison Central, Coach Myers.
Yeah, I said I don't know nothing about him, bro. He ain't come to the media day,
He trying to keep it.
So
Look, Gear too. He said he trying to keep everything under wraps. I ain't
yeah,
mad
he
at
ain't
him though.
come. Yeah, like what you got over there, man? Like,
Harrison
what you
Central
got? We
had
don't know.
they do have a lot of good players. I know Turner's not
Mm,
there anymore, but and their game was moved. They were supposed to play early at 5:30 at Milner Stadium. Their game was
yeah.
moved back at home against Ridgeland,
Mm,
and they have Ridgeland a 3 hour road trip. So I have Harrison Central, 34-18 is what I have over Ridgeland tonight.
okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I had that game because I'm giving to give Coach Myers respect. I had that game originally 24-17.
I got you. All right. Then we got the battle of
Okay.
all battles. We got battle of all battles. Battle of the cats, man. Gula versus Miles Point. MP. Who you got, man?
Yeah.
Stats.
Yeah, Pascagoula. I have Pascagoula. Of course, John Feaster coming down from Stone, but I have the Pascagoula winning 27-13. So it's just a matter of time. Feaster get the boys going in the right direction. Will they make the playoffs? They made the playoffs seven a lot of seasons. Uh, Maybe due to the fact that they just need to beat one team to make the playoffs in that 5 team region. But I do have Pascagoula winning at Moss Point tonight. Moss Point, still going to be a good team, but that's how I have it. Pascagoula winning.
Got you. Gotcha. What you got, Bingo, man? Who we got, man? We got love for both Coach Sims and Coach Fester, man. Who you got though? Somebody got to
You
win.
know, somebody got to win. Uh, I just tonight, man, I got this game being one sided. You know, and I
Mm.
feel like I had Pascagoula in a low scoring game, 21-13.
Man, I don't know how true it is, but it's some speculations going that Mr. Rush Hour, man, that he had an injury. I don't want to put that out there. I don't want to put that nigga injury make him
Well,
think
you
about it.
already
But
did it. You
well,
putting it out
but it's
there.
speculation, speculation. That don't mean it's
Oh,
true. You heard me word it
uh,
right, man. I'm wording it right, but man, they say he had an injury. We don't, if it is true, man, we pray that he have a speedy recovery. If not, it'd be great to see him play against Moss Point. That's one of the top defensive ends out here in the year. But I thought I'd just throw that out there as well, man. But
And what player?
Nick,
I missed the net. Who you saying that was injured?
oh, they we don't know if he
Uh,
is, man. Jeffrey
oh,
Rush. They said,
yeah. See,
so
that
we got a little birdie, going around saying that he might be out for this game. So
yeah.
I don't
I
know how
mean,
true it is. I
that
hope I hope not.
that does make a difference. And if he is,
Absolutely.
if any
make a
player
huge
slightly
difference.
injured, you
Huge
would think
difference.
that they would sit out this. You don't want to call it a preseason, but it's a non-region game, so you would think of any
Yeah.
slight injury to any player, they would, especially of that caliber, that they would sit out. But that's knowledge there, you guys. That when I'm picking these games, I don't know if a player is gonna, if he's in trouble at school academically, if he's, is with his parents.
Right.
I don't know, like the injury, like you're saying, it's not going to change my pick. I'm still going to go with Pascagoula. But yeah, that
Yeah.
that does make a difference. That I'm not in the know on those things. And there is an injury coming up on one of the games. I don't know if y'all know about, but I'll tell you when we get there.
All right.
Yeah,
So look, we got a big
yeah.
game.
I'm gonna tell you what
Oh, go ahead.
my
Go
expectation of the
ahead.
Mall Point game.
Go ahead.
Mall Point really still hadn't named who their QB1 is. Like
Mm-hmm.
we don't know if it's gonna be Kevon Ford. By the way, happy birthday, cuz it was his birthday today.
Happy birthday,
Or
Kevon.
is it gonna be Connor White? So looking at the spring game, we know for a fact Mall's Point got a nice running game with the Bar Charles, mixed
I
in
give it
with
to him
the
every time.
all yes, all state lineman Fizel, Deshaun Fizel.
Fizel. Yes, sir.
Hey, keep playing. Gula open up over the trap game. Hey, it ain't sweet. Just know it ain't gonna be sweet, man. You know what I'm saying? This
Oh,
Coach
man.
Feaster is playing up. He's playing in a whole new. You know, I ain't trying to
Yeah.
just say too much, man. Just
Yeah.
yeah,
Feaster,
y'all just do
Coach
y'all
Feaster
thing,
gone.
man.
He gonna have him prepared to play. He gonna have him prepared to play. I
Yeah,
will say that, man. He have him prepared to play,
yeah,
man.
yeah. He real meticulous, man. When I go feasting, yeah, he's a nice coach when it comes to adjusting
Yeah,
on
absolutely.
the fly.
Absolutely, man. So now, got another big game, man, coming. Picayune versus Brandon. That's a heavy hitting game. Matt Stack said Bulldogs coming off back-to-back state championship losses. They made it to the state championship. Picayune's coming off back-to-back state championship wins. So, this is gonna be a high level game. Who do y'all have?
It is Picayune 26 game winning streak, the longest in the state, the longest on the coast. That's a record there. Um, it's on the road. I'd be more comfortable if it was at home in Picayune, but I have Picayune winning 27-20, so a one score game against
Hmm.
Brandon to continue their winning streak to 27. So that's what I have is Picayune winning at Brandon tonight. That game kickoff at 8 o'clock.
Yeah. Coach
Yeah.
Stockton gonna have them ready, man. Who you got, Bingo?
Oh man, shoot, I'm riding with our adopted cousins over there, man. Shoot, I'm riding with the tide. They're my
Roll
cousins
Tide.
over there. You know how
Roll
you
Tide.
claim somebody that's kind of close to you with them, man.
They
They
like
my
family.
cousins, man. Yeah, they like family. They just ain't from here, but they technically from here. So they're my cousins, man. You know,
Man, I
shout out to my dog Coach Stogner, man. Y'all know
Coach
I
Stockton.
at year two, I done presented him with a championship belt.
Yeah.
So they got that at Smacker Media Day. So we're gonna continue the tradition. I hope
Yeah,
I'm giving him his third strap, man, as a state champion. You know, the tradition must go on.
absolutely, man. Another matchup we have is Columbia at Diablo. Man. Um, fun fact that there's only one game played. Columbia won 26-0 back in 1968. Brought to you by our great guy Matt Stats with that. That's why he's dubbed Matt Stats. He gives us those historical facts about games. But who do y'all have, man? Columbia at Diablo. Who y'all going with?
Uh, you want to go first, Bingham?
Uh, I'm um I'm 18-13. Weird game. A lot of 2-point conversions going and falling out. I got Columbia with the upset.
Yeah, it would be an upset. Columbia now, usually go head to head with Poplarville, over the years. So they're
Yeah,
sort
opening
of
week.
a smaller team, but the Iberville, didn't make the playoffs last year. Uh, so they're playing at home. So I do have the Iberville, even if they're playing in Columbia, I would lean toward the Iberville. But I have the Iberville winning 34-18 as my car set off.
You all right?
Oh,
You all
as I
right?
but yes, it's going to be rocking right down the road from where I'm at in the Iberville tonight. As I'm trying to turn off my background music here.
You good? Bingo, who you got, baby?
I just told you.
Oh, you did.
Eighteen
Okay, you
thirteen.
did. Yeah, you did say for weird games. All
Yeah,
right,
so
so
yeah,
let me
yeah,
move
weird
on. Let me
game.
move on. Saint Martin versus Van Cleve. That's what we just talked about, didn't we?
Oh, why I heard it's a bunch of
We
bull
just talked
going
about.
on about this
Ooh,
game,
man,
man.
it is crazy is going on right now about this game.
Man, them
I
folks
ain't speaking
need
on
them
it
folks
though.
need
I ain't speaking on it. I ain't
What you
speaking on
what?
it though.
I
See, I
am.
don't know all that. I don't know all that. What is it? That's Big 5-7. That's Big 5-7 is what they're called out there. I was actually out there. My job took me out there. Took a photo at the field. Of course, nobody was there, but hey, it's still nice to see. But I don't hear what you guys are. What's all the talking? What's all the dirt happening up there?
You
AKA
don't
Dirt.
get the
dirt.
tea.
Right.
Man,
So
I
yeah,
don't know. We'll talk. We'll tell you later, man. We'll tell you
okay.
later. We don't want to bring it on here.
True. Yes, we're trying to be. I know we're picking winners and losers, but everybody's a winner tonight in football. And if all coast teams could win, that would be great. But unfortunately, they can't. But speaking of this game, I didn't know it necessarily. I'm just learning that Norrell, that's his nickname is Dirt. Correct, Bingo?
Yeah,
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 yeah. Big
yeah.
dirt.
Yeah. And so, of
Dirt.
course, if you've
Ole
been on
Miss,
social
Ole Miss
media,
commit.
he just committed today. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
no, 11th ranked St. Martin at 15th ranked Van Cleve. Uh, the Yellow Jackets didn't win a game last year on the road. They were 0-4. I have St. Martin winning tonight. 37-24 against Van Cleve there, as Van Cleve's trying to plug in another running back. They've had some great running backs, John Peterson being one of them last year, and Bilbo the year before. So that's what I
Yeah.
have is St. Martin with the win on the road.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who you got,
Shout
Bingo?
out to John Peterson. His dad Jesse hit me up and told me out I think 140 players. John made 55 or 56 man roster to suit up week one. So
Mississippi
that's
College,
pretty
baby.
big. Yeah,
MC.
Mississippi College,
Yes, sir.
Choctaws. Yeah, shout out John
Yes,
Peterson,
sir.
baby.
John P. Got the
But
swag,
you
man.
saying my opinion for the St. Martin Van Cleve game?
Yeah. Who you got?
All right, for Van Cleve, it's a lot of new faces. We got returning face, starting quarterback, Hunter Parker.
Hunter
Uh, first of all,
HP.
first of all, um, we'd like to send our condolences on behalf of the Bison Bingo Show, coach football, mascots, and all. Like this week, Van Cleve has suffered a loss. Young man, what's his name? He not probably It probably ain't my business to release his name, but yeah, he passed away in a horrific car accident, and he played football for Van Cleve. He wore number 55. I'm really not familiar with him, but I know the community is mourning for him, and the players are mourning for him. So he like it's it's gonna be Van Cleve's gonna be playing with heavy hearts tonight, you
Right.
know, and
Right.
it's n- they're playing with heavy hearts, but you got St. Martin coming in, and they're coming in to play the spoiler also. Like they coming
Mhm.
in, the colony is ready. Norrell White, like Matt said, committed today to Ole Miss after he decommitted from Arkansas. Uh, they're finna go put on a show tonight. I can tell you that now. And
Mhm.
Coach Ty Smith, like he likes athletes like Dirk that can play quarterback. He's gonna have fun with that. Like I wouldn't be surprised if Dirk had 5 touchdowns tonight.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
that great of
so
an athlete. Yeah.
yeah, but my what the heck, Joe White not under my little tree. You know what I'm saying? Watch out for a newcomer. Put this on y'all watch list now. Newcomer, Dalen Moore, junior wide receiver at Van Cleve. Him and Hunter Parker, you're gonna hear their names a lot this year. So also check out Marlon Byrne coming out that edge rushers. You know, Jason Phillips' son, he's gonna let you know about his son. Christian Phillips. He's been breeding him up from day one. So if you don't know who Christian Phillips is by now, you'll probably get a chance to know who he is this year because it's his time. He's on the field. So it's time. It's time. You got Hunter Harper, Big Red at toe net. Kevin Fack keep him one. Just know that he keep him one that can tote it.
Yeah,
But he
absolutely.
gonna have. I think this year he gonna have some Johnny Manziel type fun with Hunter Parker,
Yeah,
Meridian
man.
Community Baseball commit.
Yeah, absolutely, man. But you said all that. You ain't saying who's gonna win, bro.
Oh, Dirk. So 7 times 5, that's 35. So hopefully Van Cleef show us they. I don't know what their new identity gonna be. So I'm giving them. I'm throwing 14, 35-14 the Colony.
All right, I hear you. Next game we got Jefferson Davis County at Poplarville, man. Who y'all got?
Hey, now, boy, them beat them juggernaut game right there. Low scoring, baby.
Yeah, that game is at PRCC. It wasn't going to be at Poplarville. It's at PRCC. Of course, JDC, as they're known, Jeff Davis County, is Bassfield and Prentice, put together back in 2018, and they've just dominated. Uh, Poplarville has always been there. We know that. That's where one of the fans. I have them uh, ranked 10th. Some fans, of course, think they should be higher after what they've done, but this year they don't have a lot of returning starters. But I mean, they're a run offense. So unfortunately, I am going. I hope Poplarville wins, but for me, that wants to be correct. I'm going with Jeff Davison, 27-19. Over Poplarville, given all the information that I know and some that I don't know. I'm going with Jeff Davison County tonight.
Who you got?
Bingo.
Bingo.
Um, Poplarville seems to never disappoint me, and I think they always play tough. Yeah, I know Jefferson Davis play tough as well, but I like the Hornets tonight, and I like the Hornets in a low scoring, hot game with Jefferson Davis, and I think I give the score 14-7.
Okay. All right. So next game we got on here, we got East Central at George County, man. What y'all got?
Oh,
I'm gonna
where's my
be at
pick?
that one. That's the one. That's the one I'm gonna be at.
Yeah, that's going to be a good one. And of course, that really changed. I went back and forth on who was going to win, and also the rankings based on Deuce. The quarterback leaving right before practice. So I mean, it's okay. Can they? The coach now has to. They had plays. They had everything set for Deuce at quarterback, and he has left. To better himself. And so now, how will George County, respond to that? I mean, the players, are still good. It's just a matter of how they'll, take it. With the new quarterback in there, and I just did a star card for him. It's what's his name? Bingo is
Bryn Moody,
Moody.
athlete.
Moody. Yeah, Moody time. It's Moody time, and
Yeah,
I believe
big
he can get it
mood.
done. Yeah. So, but I am going with East Central tonight. It's a tough road win. It's just up the road from East Central, but I am going with East Central winning tonight. And I'm trying to find throughout my paper here in my little car office on what the score I put down in there. But East Central will win tonight in at George County. So what you got, Bing? I know you'll be there firsthand, so to
Yeah,
watch it.
I'll be there. Yeah, I'll be there. Watching Splash working, and George County is still a little young, and they're still doing a lot of adjusting. You know, I'm riding with them, but I think East Central will get the win tonight because it's just they didn't have to go through a lot of readjusting, like weeks leading up to the season. Like George County had to do a full identity sweep, like clean, like they had to change up a lot of things.
Yeah.
You know, so like you lose your main ingredient just like that. But that's devastating.
It, yes, it is. I do have them 29-22, so a one-score game. East Central
Yeah, that's
will
that's a
win
fair game.
tonight. You said you're going to be at that game. Are you live streaming that game or no?
Right now, currently, the the players want the live stream. Basically, but that live streams cost. So, we can do it. We just have to get a sponsor to cover it, and it'll be by that sponsor. But yes, if we can get a sponsor for George County, we can do the live stream,
Uh,
and then all their games will be live stream. And I think that is going to be a culture change. If you haven't noticed yet, this new culture of like George County, you just brought the truth. You know, what I'm saying, like yours truly. Like I was, I was employed. I'm not employed by the school, but my company is contracted right now for the football season, and that's where
yeah,
I'm giving the keys to the kingdom. Like, hey, it's time. We want a social media presence, and we want our media exposure for our players. So hence the creativity of Bingo Media Services. What can Bingo do for you? Here I come here and working with Coach Ray and the athletic directors and the superintendent for man. This is what you asked for. This is what you dreamed of when you start in the business, and you get the keys to a school district to like, hey, boom, create us one. You know.
yep.
So
That is
that's what
great. That's great
That's what
what
I've
you're
been up
doing.
to. Yeah. Yeah, it's time. More is coming. There's more schools. I can say Harrison Central. Just you finna start seeing. Just be paying attention to a lot of these scoreboards in these schools and what they're doing with them now. A lot of schools didn't know what their scoreboards can do. But you finna start seeing now.
Mm.
You- Stay
I'm loving
tuned.
every
Stay
minute of
tuned
it too.
tonight. Yeah,
I'm
stay
loving every
tuned
minute,
tonight.
man.
I go live. I go live before the game and show you the introduction of George County's new scoreboard and how they
All right.
coming towards. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, man. So, hey, the next game we got is Hancock and Natchez.
Yeah, Hancock, ranked seventh. They have a lot of great players back from last year that made the playoffs. Uh, so I have, well, my page split on me. Let me get it. I have Hancock winning 35-20. They have, again, a lot of great players. It's on the road, but hey, they play on the road last year a lot, and they won on the road a lot. So I have Hancock coming in with that win tonight at Natchez.
I don't know much about Natchez. I had to call in one of my conglomerates up north to find out about Natchez. So it's Hancock by 40 with me.
All right.
Big Dylan Moore. Watch what that dog do.
All right. What about Greene County at West Harrison, man? What y'all got?
West Harrison had a great, one of the best years, if not, I believe, the best year last year. Uh, didn't make the playoffs, but still the overall record was great there. And trying to find my sheet here, I have West Harrison winning tonight against Greene County. I'm just trying to find the sheet of paper to give you the score, or you guys probably have the score there. Let me see.
Let me pull yours up.
Yeah, but I do have West Harrison. I mean, they're building on
Got
a great season last
33-23.
year.
33-23. That's what she.
33-23 West Harrison. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I have. So I that's what I have. So look for West Harrison to get the win tonight against Greene County. Somebody asked me just today or last night, hey, why don't you cover Greene County? I said, I'll follow your Facebook page, but we have the 24 teams on the coast. And so we'll try to cover it as much as we can. They're not in the rankings, but they are in the coast division. So, good luck to Greene County, but I have West Harrison going tonight with the win. What you got, Bingo?
Yeah, I think I asked you about that too. I said let's do our own college coast football realignment, and let's bring Greene County in on the coast and get that exposure with them. Ain't nobody else got them. It's uncharted territory, man.
Correct.
So
Correct.
and they're going to be a hot team that we talk about a lot this year because Greene County got a nice team up there, and I see Greene County going in there to West Harrison and then spoil it to Victor and winning 24-14.
Okay.
All right.
We got. I think we got.
Coach Patrick's team is still young, and he really ain't got that much depth for a 6A school, and possibly gonna be 7A. So like these tough small school 3A schools like Greene County, man, them schools different.
Yeah, they didn't lose a
Yeah.
home game last year, so we'll see what the Hurricanes can do. It's their first matchup between these two teams. So, and Greene County does
Yeah,
have some good players, some top
they
Yeah,
do.
they
notch.
do. They
They
got a
do.
quarterback, Mr. King, Kobe King Jr. He real good. I think the next we got the Oyster Bowl, Long Beach versus Pass Christian. Man, who y'all got?
Um,
Man,
well, Long Beach. Of course, we're going. I have to say, I don't like to be negative on team. I'm not negative. I'm just posting a stat. They've lost 26 games in a row. That's the longest active losing streak on the coast. 26 games. Pascal Christian has a new head coach.
The players adjust to his new system. Uh, you guys,
My thing cut off. Okay.
yeah, we hear you.
okay. So I have Pascal Shan winning 42-18 over Long Beach. Will Long Beach win the game this year to stop the streak? I believe we'll see when that time comes. But tonight they're not going to beat Pascal Shan, at least from what I see.
Yeah, I'm with you on that too. Pat Christian's coming in with a pretty good team. Um, and what's his name? I gotta start remembering the coach's name. I gotta start calling them by their real
Stockstill
name.
is the Pirates.
Yeah,
Yes,
coach.
yeah,
Yeah, Coach
yeah,
Stockstill.
him.
Championship
Yeah,
pedigree. Yeah, championship
yeah,
pedigree.
Did he come from Perry Central or something like
He
that?
come from Riley.
Riley.
Uh,
He,
yeah,
she's
Scott.
from Picayune. He's,
He was with Riley. He was with Forest County, and then Scott
uh,
Central. So yeah, so it's Scott
Scott
Central with.
Central, Sky
Yeah.
Skins. That's why.
that's where he won
Okay,
state at. Yeah, he know how to
that's where he
win.
wants to
So
stay. Yeah,
He won back
mhm,
to back, 21 and
back to back.
22. So he left the state championship, Scott Central, to come to Pass Christian. So hopefully good things, for the Pirates on the horizon.
Absolutely.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think they on the right direction, man. They definitely on the right direction. We got the Bay High Tigers and Resurrection Eagles. Who do y'all got? First matchup in
Oh,
history too. Max Stat said
yeah,
it's the first matchup in history,
yeah.
so
I mean,
should
I
be
look
Yeah.
all
interesting.
this stuff up just so I know. I like the stats, and
Yeah,
that's what it
yeah,
is. It's the first matchup, and Bay High is just going to be a little bit too much for the 1A Eagles, and I have 36-19 with Bay High winning over Resurrection.
right.
Hmm.
Who you got, Bingo? Bay High or Resurrection?
Them Tigers. Them Tigers,
Tigers.
man. I ain't even gonna get no score out for that one, man. That's good. It's just I don't even know. I appreciate Resurrection showing like, yo, they belong. but not
That's a good.
right
That's a
now.
not right now. I got you.
Yeah, not right now.
We got South Pike versus Pearl River Central, man. What we got?
Yeah, Pearl River with their new head coach, Jacob Webb, come over from Alabama. Uh, South Pike, I looked them up as far as player wise. I don't know, but I do look up these opponents. I just don't pick out the blue these non-coach teams. But PRC won one game last year. That was against Long Beach. I have them winning a 24-19 tonight at home. PRC ranked 21st with a 24-19 win over South Pike tonight.
What you got, Bingo?
What was that score? I mean, what did which one he just went
South.
over?
This South Pike and PRC, Pearl River Central.
Oh man, South Pike, man. PRC, they just got a coach a couple days ago. He
Oh,
still
man.
he's still trying to implement his offense in there, man. He gonna give him some time, man. Him and coach PRC and Long Beach gonna be, trying to get it together for a little minute.
All right, we'll go to the next game, which is Forest County HAS at 14th ranked St. Stanislaus, which they lead the series 7-4. The Rocks 5-1 at home last season. Again, Forest County coming in. I have Rockachaws winning 24-18. They have a great quarterback. They has come from Mexico, I believe. That Ian Rodriguez. Of course, they got Bravo, who was at the media day. But I have the Rockachaws winning there, 24-18 over Forest County at home. So who do you have, Bingo?
I got Rockchild. I'm go against the
Rockachaws.
coast. Yeah, I'm go against the coast, man.
Yeah, I
They
mean,
can't.
I understand your feelings. I understand you don't want to go. The last, I guess that's last game.
Man, what is that? What is Bob doing?
Bod, they got the car.
Like he's sitting on a train track or something. Mute his ass.
We got. I don't know if they can hear us or not on the
There
stream,
you
but
go.
there you go. The last game, St. Patrick. I believe it's the last game. St. Patrick traveling to Hattiesburg. They played last year. They shut out Hattiesburg's 35-0. Glasscock, Coach Oscar Glasscock, OG, they call him at St. Patrick. He's a new head coach. Uh, and I have St. Patrick winning 27-12. Sacred Heart was 0-5 last season at home. So again, I know you probably didn't. Again, it's a non-coach team, but Sacred Heart hosting St. Patrick tonight. I'm assuming you're going with the coach team in St. Patrick.
Yeah, St. Patrick, all day. Shout out Coach OG, man, from Alabama, man. He coming over here, you know, to just
Yes.
have it made, baby. He gonna have it made. You in the St. Patrick community, man. You finna have it made. Holla at me. You find me some kids, man.
And
I
they
know a lot of black Catholic kids.
and they are back in, I believe, 3A. They were independent last year, which you're independent. You can't win a state championship. They're back in 3A, I want to say. So St.
Yeah,
Patrick there in the region games, but 17 games tonight. That's the most I put. That's a lot of games for the week one. So
yes
a
it
lot of
is.
action tonight. And again, they start from 7:30, 8 o'clock. So it's all around, and I'll be at the headquarters. Like I say, watching and listening, to all the games and tweeting out at Coach Football, and we'll see what happens tonight with all the teams and all the matchups. Does everybody be safe out there? I know they had a game last night. One of the town of the Oak Grove game, and one of the players got too hot, which is not
Yeah.
surprising, but. I just gotta be careful out there in all this heat and the fans. But it's been great to be on this show here, going over the games, and we'll have to rewind it back and see who got what right. But everybody wins, nobody loses in these picks.
That's a fact,
Absolutely.
Zach.
Well, I guess we wrapping it up, guys. Everybody got what they got to get out.
I guess I don't know if there was any questions or not, but because I can't see that
Yeah.
part. But yeah, I certainly appreciate being on here and going over. I got a
Yeah.
face for a radio, so I'm not too many times you see my face.
Oh yeah, I
We
got one
got
thing for you.
David
Leave.
Bates.
Oh, you
He
David
said
Bates. What David Bates
Lala is
say?
going to do. He said Lala, Coach Lala at St. Stanislaus is going to do great things.
Absolutely. He just left. I like Coach Lala. He just left Gula. Um,
Yeah,
I'm expecting big things from him as well.
yeah.
Big
And
Yes,
then
things.
Eric,
he was on the team that I called back when the Rocket Chaws went to the state championship. Coach Lala. So now he's back, and again he has a lot of great players there. They're going to win tonight. Of course, they still got to play it just because I say so. But yes, Coach Saint Lala is very good, and he has good players in place.
Absolutely,
yeah.
man.
All
Absolutely.
right. Shout out to Eric Perez McBeth. He said, "Let's go Tigers." So I'm
Go
guessing,
Tigers.
he's
What
letting it be
Tigers, man?
known where
Day
he like.
Tigers. Day Tigers. We got Moss Point Tiger. Which Tiger you talking about, man? You know, we got a lot of
So
them.
he got to specify.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He needs
So
to
we're gonna say
specify which Tiger.
his name Macbeth. So I'm
You
assuming
got
Moss Point.
yeah, right.
yeah. See, I seen the
Then you
messages
got
popping up
Jet.
there where Van Cleve by 100. Hey, if Van Cleve can,
Ah,
Yeah,
Miss Peterson said 100 piece.
hey, I like that.
Ah,
Like
Jet.
that confidence. Like I said, whatever I
Yeah,
predict, I'm gonna be wrong. A little bit of the time, but we'll see. In these
yeah,
preseason games, anything could happen.
yeah.
Oh, we didn't
All
go
right, there goes
over.
Josh.
Hey, we didn't go over. I was talking about that one injury, unless we went over it, and for some reason I don't remember. That was the Ocean Springs. I don't think we went over Ocean Springs. Um,
oh, oh yeah,
it is
Mr. Chopper.
playing up north, uh, Madison Central,
Yep.
and I have Madison Central winning. If it was in Ocean Springs, I probably would lean to Ocean Springs. But I did see
Yeah,
on Twitter the running back says that he's banged up and not going to play tonight. If the young running back that was not there last year, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know if you saw that or not, but they said he tweeted it out that he was kind of banged up.
Is it Will Smith? You talking about Will Smith for Ocean
No, no,
Springs?
not Will Smith. I mean, it's Ocean Springs, but it's not Will Smith.
Sherrod? Is it Sherrod
Yes,
Whitehead?
yes.
Okay. Yeah. He gonna be out for some time. Yeah, we kind of.
Oh,
Well,
I
I
thought he
know
was
yeah.
got
Coach
hurt.
alluded to that sometime in the media day. He said
Okay,
they was
I
gonna take
thought he
his
was going to be
time.
back.
Me
So
too. We did. We all thought he was back, but I don't think they're gonna rush him back. He's
yeah, as they
a big part
shouldn't.
of
They
the
shouldn't.
offense. Right. Right.
So,
Right.
but hey, I hope
Right,
Ocean Springs wins tonight. But I want to be correct in my pick, and I'm picking Madison Central. Ocean Springs has a great defense. It's a matter of their offense, after Bray, which they have players in place. So we shall see.
right. Oh yeah, I agree with that. Lorenzo from Goshen said, "Hey, what's up, y'all? Happy opening day to y'all. Let's get ready for some football, man. What? I'm so
Man,
ready. This
yeah.
football season. It's here. It's
It's
now.
here.
This shit
It's
counting.
here.
It's now.
It's
This it.
here.
Yeah,
This it.
we here. We here.
seven
I'm
divisions,
excited.
seven divisions. That's another story to talk about. How they
Yeah,
went to
but
seven,
hey,
but
yeah, Mississippi got to start. Yeah, they change the stuff that we don't ask them to change. We didn't ask you to add another division. We said let our kids get NIL. Dang,
Yeah.
you
That's
yeah,
know,
all we asked for. The
it's,
NIL money.
right?
is it partly money wise? Because now the state championships. I'm sure if you saw where I posted, several people
At
have that.
Oxford.
It's Oxford and it's 3 days, Thursday, Friday,
Yeah,
Saturday. So that's you know uh,
yeah.
gate money there.
Start
But
planning now.
yeah, I usually go to the state championship game. Of course, I know Bingo. We were there like with Picayune won in
Right?
Hattiesburg.
Yeah.
So I've been up to Ole Miss for the championship games. Now, will I go 3 days? We'll
That's
see if especially if
And,
there's a coach team up there. I would go up there
yeah,
for
man. And
three
then
days.
they put 5A. They put 5A that Friday, and like they got it spread out to where it's like you got to be up there to see
mm-hmm.
like your dominant division. You got to be there if you want to see a 5A, 6A, 7A champion. You got to be there Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. So I know it's a long way to go. It'll be fun to get there, and you can follow like I say at Coast Football on Twitter and Gulf Coast
Yeah,
High School Football. We have stuff coming out each and every day on a regular basis. With the Tuesday top 10 and then the picks on Thursday. we'll see how the picks do tonight. I went 12-3 last year, week 1. I mean, hey, I don't get upset or mad if I go. I went 5-9 one time before because you just don't know what one. So
man,
we'll
we
see
have
how we
fun with
do.
this. Yeah, shout out to Chris Gray. That's my boy over there in
Go
Goulah,
Gula.
man. He said go Goulah, man.
Go
Man,
Gula.
Goulah can go home, man. It's football season now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, shout out to Goulah, man. Goulah and Moss Point, man. It's just every time you hear that, bro, it's just that nostalgia feeling just come over you. But it ain't the same. Hey, man, is my camera looking blurry?
A little
Nope.
bit. It's on mine. It's kind of like chopping up. It's kind of choppy.
Yeah, you're choppy.
That's about
Man,
it.
we can have AT&T internet. It's always me. All right. You know. And shout out to my dog Kendrick.
We losing bingo.
Said 5. Yeah. He said it's money. He like this what
There
we
you go.
doing. That's that young folks. So that means he like it.
Yep.
Meredith Lee said East
Okay.
Central.
Ms. Meredith Lee said East Central versus George County.
Y'all said, I think, who said, what was y'all picks?
You
I
got
know I had to walk away.
Yeah, I was going with East Central mainly
oh.
because George County losing their quarterback right
Yeah.
before. I'm not saying I exaggerating. Right before the playbook was put in, they lose their quarterback Deuce, and they have to scramble and readjust everything. So, but they're playing at George County, so it's hard to go against the home team when both teams I feel are compatible. But I have East Central winning at George County tonight.
Okay. There you go, Ms. Lee.
All right. All right.
Chris Nielsen said them Gators. I hope he talking about the Florida Gators. Talking
Yeah,
about Swamp
Nah,
King.
he
He talking
yeah,
about them Swamp King.
nah.
That's what he talking about. He ain't talking
Mm-mm.
about the Gators that got to come down to my city tonight.
Yeah,
Huh?
he talking about
He
them.
ain't talking about them tonight. It's
Yeah. He said
Lorenzo.
Lorenzo.
Mississippi just want their inclusions. Oh, man. Hey,
Mm.
hey, I ain't said Lorenzo City. Yeah, Lorenzo City. Lorenzo ain't playing around with
Yeah.
y'all.
Well, you
Yeah.
see
No,
what
no.
happened with going to 7-8. They want like at media day that you held. You go from 36 teams in the big 6A. 16 teams making it out of 32 to where now it's down to 24 teams. So 16 out of 24 is going to make the playoffs. So more teams will make the playoffs. Just like you have those regions that have 5 teams in it, and you got to beat one team to make the playoffs. You kind of misscrewed as far as how many that your team makes a play. More teams will make the playoffs. Fans will be happy. That's great. So, and we hope a
I,
coast team will make the. It's been 11 straight years that a coast team has been in the state championship game.
we gotta get it. We gotta get one. We gotta bring one down here. We gotta
So,
bring one down here.
Yeah.
and we're for the coast in
Man.
those 11 straight years. We're 4-9. I say a coast team has won is 4 times. We obviously know Picayune has won 4. That's last teams that have won is Picayune. So 4-9. A couple of years we had 2 teams that go up there, went up the state, and they didn't bring back. But he still won a South State championship. I don't want to overlook that, but yes, that's why the coast kind of like what y'all doing. What can y'all come through for us? So we'll see what happens this year. It'll be fun to watch.
Yeah. Ah.
Ah, Rizzo! Rizzo said the only game we know. Oh, and go Shay. I love it. I can't do nothing but
Yes,
respect it, baby.
sir.
Hey Rizzo, all I can do is respect it, baby. That's all I can do it, man. I love it. I can't wait to see y'all play tonight, man. Yeah. Uh-oh. Third quarterback from St. Martin is benched tonight's game. That ain't going to be a good game.
I say if
Uh,
that's that. I mean, I
that's what
saw
we were
something
talking
on.
about. Yeah, that's what we were talking about right there.
I saw that on. I saw somebody posted on our page a Photoshop of something that not a Photoshop, but a picture of what supposedly was
Yeah,
said.
yeah,
Correct.
yeah.
I
That's
took
what that
that.
was it.
I
That's
don't.
what's
I
going on.
don't. Okay, that's what I saw. I saw on social media, and then I saw somebody posted it on our Facebook page. and I took it down off our Facebook page because I didn't want, and I didn't know if it was true. And the other thing, I don't want
Get flagged.
negative.
You don't want to
Not
get, yeah,
saying
you don't want to
everything
get
is
flagged.
rainbow and butterflies, but I just didn't want that on the page. But if that's what you're talking about, yes, I hope. I mean, I say it's hopefully it's not true, but I don't know. If it, like say, uh, if he's out tonight, you know, maybe that's and if that's what happened, what he posted and all that is true and all that, because you don't know
We'll know
nowadays
tonight.
with
Yeah, we'll know
Photoshop
tonight.
stuff what happens. So
That's true. That's true. We'll know tonight. We'll
yeah,
know. We'll know.
we will.
Um,
So we shall see. Looking forward to the game.
all right, Renzo, man. I'm gonna see you there tonight, man. To see me with them
Yeah.
blue and orange. If I ain't going on.
It'll be a late
You know?
night tonight, especially Picayune playing late. So I'm hoping to tune in
Yeah,
to watch that game.
Well, you know,
absolutely.
Picayune game go by fast. Them 45-minute football games, man.
True.
Pound, ground and pound, and ground and pound, pound town.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. So
Hey,
we'll have to
that's
do
where
it
they gonna
again
take
again
them
next
tonight.
week. So, but yeah,
What
I
you
But
say,
appreciate
Matt?
it.
yeah,
No,
man,
I just
appreciate you, man.
appreciate being on here and see if we can do it again. Next week or something in between. I know my day's starting up on Wednesdays. I'm busy. Thursday, I'm start calling. I have the Mississippi Gulf Coast Bulldogs. I call on the radio starting on the 7th.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if Boz, you gonna come up here to the home game. You were on.
Absolutely. That's my alma mater. You know I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that's what I
come.
say. You were on there. I don't think you were on the team when I started calling. It's been 7 years since I called. I called a year, 2 years before
I,
the coach was there. Before he started in 18. So what year were you
okay.
there?
I was there '05 and '06.
Oh
Maybe, man.
no.
I'm looking for. Hey, I would love to come up there and be a guest. Color specialist, whatever you want to call. I'd love to come up there and call you. Just kind of, I go holler at the AD Campbell. Mr. Campbell. Mr. Stephen
Yeah.
Campbell. Go holler. Let me get a game in, man. Just go up there with Mr. Matt Stats. But yeah, I love it, man. I'm definitely gonna be at some games. I'm literally down the street from. I'm
Especially
down the
that
street
first.
from them.
Yeah, that first
Yeah.
game. With Northwest. So.
Big game. Every game, big game at UConn. So
Oh yes, yes.
every game,
Not
big game.
every game is so. But yes, I appreciate it. Again, to being on here and the fans that are on there and on here now, and we'll see how the picks go, how it
For
goes
sure.
tonight. So again, everybody's a winner. I know we picked.
Man, tell that man to get ready for the game.
So,
Tell that man to get ready for the game. Talk about it's a party and it's gonna be a party in Millen, man. I love it though.
no,
I love it. I love it.
yeah,
Gator Nation, baby. Gator Nation. Oh, man, we can't hold y'all here much longer, man. Man, Stats, appreciate you, man. My boy Bingo, appreciate you. Man, we
yes.
gonna sign off, man. We gonna sign off, man. I love it. It's football season, man. We'll see y'all tonight.
All right, stats out.
We get back. All
All
right
right.
now. All right now. Bet.
Oh, yeah.